Oh, we're live. Hello and welcome to Ladies Corner with Tea. It's a special edition we have today. We're starting a new series with Kirsha Campbell. She's an accountant, a CPA, and she joins us to take questions about accounting for small business owners. And what we're hoping for is that we're able to make this regular. So please feel free to send your questions to info@lccmedia foundation.com, or you can inbox us on any of our social media handles. So without much ado, we introduce Keisha, our accountant. Hi there, Keisha. Thanks for joining us a live
Thank
stream
you.
today.
Thank you
Y-
for having me. I'm
y-
excited to be here and share with your audience.
Absolutely.
And
Oh, my
congrats
daddy,
on all the work you're doing to help business owners and families. It's
for,
amazing.
for sure. My father used to say you need two people in your life. You need your accountant and you need your lawyer. Your lawyer, your lawyer
Your father was right.
your lawyer for when you pass,
Yes,
and your accountant so you live a prosperous life.
that is so true. Your father got it so right. Yeah.
Mhm. So I hear you help small business owners without wasting much of your time. You help small business owners like ourselves and business owners who are listening. To you help them with their what do you do for businesses? Let's start there. Can you tell our audience a little bit about you and what services you do offer before we go to our topic question today?
So, in a nutshell, I do offer customized services. So, anything that's going to help you have more profits, have more cash, profits are different from cash flow. I'll help you with that. So, it could be from the basics, helping you set up your bookkeeping, getting your financial numbers organized. It could be you might have some bookkeeping on, however, you are not sure if you're being profitable. We can figure that out to help you with ways to save on cost and find money leaks, helping you with effective financial systems, processes. Sometimes there's so much confusion in your business, you are so overwhelmed. So, a wide range of services, all heading back to you being more profitable and having cash flow. Profits are different from cash flow. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your business.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of those terms are accounting terms for me, and I
Yeah.
can see Sharon saying I agree. Oh, where's Sharon now?
Yes,
Those
just
two are
having more,
critical.
yeah, having more money. That's probably the simplest way, ensuring that you have money.
Mhm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to taxes, some people also delay in finding an accountant to fix their mess up. Why is this? Is it accountants are too expensive or people are too scared? Maybe people are scared of paying CRA because I've seen a friend literally shake when the CRA was calling her. Why do we have this reaction to the CRA or to accountants?
I think, to be honest, it has a lot to do with perception. I find that when persons hear about taxes, one of the first things they think, I'm going to pay too much taxes, or I hate tax time. You get overwhelmed getting all my figures together. So, coming from that place of overwhelm, being anxious, thinking you're going to be overcharged, thinking, oh no, it's another expense I don't want to have, all that leads persons to delay with getting their taxes organized. And it's kind of a little ironic because, to be honest, there are a lot of ways to legally, and I'm going to emphasize legally over and over and over, legally pay less taxes. So, as a small business owner, you need to be aware of these small ways, simple ways you
Hmm.
can, strategies to let you pay less taxes. You need to be aware of these. So,
Okay,
it's, yeah.
Keisha, don't give everything out. Don't give all your secrets out. If people
No.
want to hear, let them find your number, and we're going to stick up. We're going to put your details here. But in the
Yes.
meantime, we said, is it 10 minutes with Keisha, or 50 minutes, or 5 minutes with your accountant? All right. So this is a topic question. Simple tests to pay less. Is it even possible to pay less? Just I don't know. What does this question even mean? Simple tests to
So,
pay
simple steps.
less.
So, there are a
So
lot of ways
simple
in,
steps, you see. I beg your pardon. I wrote the question
yes,
wrong. Okay.
yeah. simple steps you can take, baby steps to position your business to pay less taxes, right? To not to overpay. So you're paying $1,000 in taxes when you could really pay $600, right? So simple ways to ensure that you're not paying too much in taxes. So there are simple steps you can take to ensure you're not overpaying in taxes.
What are these steps though?
So one of the first steps is definitely to be organized. Organized. Have your financial transactions, your records organized. What does that mean to be organized? Organized means that you don't have a lot of missing transactions. Missing. So for example, let's say you purchased a computer and you forgot that you purchased it, or you purchased some office supplies, some paper, and you just forgot that you purchased it because you don't have a system to keep track of everything. What that can do is end up having you to pay less taxes because your expenses are understated, your profits are too much, and you are going to be paying more monies for taxes than you ought to. Another thing, I'll quickly say another one is where you're not classifying your transactions properly. So you, for example, bought a vehicle, but you're recording it as an expense, things like that, right? Because depending on your tax bracket, if you have $1 in missing receipts, missing expenses, you can be paying 50 cents more in taxes. And let's times that by 1,000, or it adds up. So this is a simple step, just having your records, your transactions organized, all accounted for, categorized properly so that you are not paying too much in taxes. And just a quick thing before we go to the next point, taxes are based on your profits, they're based on other scenarios. So you want to ensure that the numbers that you're reporting are correct. Whatever numbers you pump to your accountant, your tax preparer, that's what they're going to be using to calculate your taxes. So you want to ensure that your numbers are correct. That starting point.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. I moved from England here, and in England, my accountant was my best friend. He was Muslim and he was married. And I remember every morning I said, Mr. Rashid, it's me. Yes, Miss T, what do you want? And then when I leave off Mr. Rashid, you know, I don't understand how people treat their accountants in this city. They don't respect them enough, I think. Because in
Yeah.
England, my accountant was my life and blood. If he screws me over, messed up severely. But here, people just, treat the accountant like the extension of their personal staff, which should
And I
not
think
be.
one of the things too is
Mm,
that persons, sometimes as small business owners, entrepreneurs, you are find you're always thinking about how can I cut costs, cut costs, cut costs. So you're like,
yeah.
My content is going to be too expensive. I'm going to do my taxes online, or find someone who's going to charge
Ah,
$10 to do a tax return. I've heard that before too. But
oh, I see.
remember, your business is important. So, like for example, my sons had to do multiple surgeries. I never said I'm gonna Google or
Oh,
find the cheapest
yeah.
way. I'm finding the
Oh,
best surgeon, right? So think of your
yeah.
business like that. It is worth it
I
to
think
get the right thing done than pay
especially
more
a
to correct
CPA
it.
like yourself. I remember just talking about this. I remember, in this country, you don't may not even need a lawyer because you can get a paralegal or an immigration consultant. So maybe people think, oh, I don't need an accountant. All I need is a bookkeeper. But the bookkeeper does not have 360 degrees view. They maybe just know a quarter of whatever it is they need to know, not everything. And you're right, actually. So you've given us two
And
things.
sometimes I have seen where bookkeepers, they're just recording transactions. You need somebody to double check that. You need somebody to make sure the
Hmm,
bookkeeper did the right thing. The dynamics of your business, you need different eyes on your business. So for
that's
sure.
right. That's right. Okay, we did say 5 minutes with your accountant, and now it looks like we're going to get to 50 minutes. So you've given us two nuggets. Is that okay, Kirsha? Is that
Yes,
okay? So you've
yes.
given us be organized, keep an adequate trail.
Mhm.
Um, so how do we become, because you get so many transactions, what system do you need to have in place actually? What's the
So,
system you need?
so definitely I recommend an accounting software. And I say this depending on the volume of transactions you have. So let's say you have 10 transact less than 10 transactions a month. You probably have 5 invoices, those few expenses. You might not need a software at that time. Maybe you can get away with Excel, but as your business grows and the complexity changes, you might have different projects, different clients, services. Definitely invest in an accounting software. It's going to save you time and money. A lot of time, it's going to save you money as well and
Okay.
reduce the risk of errors and fraud too.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's beautiful. So, other than having an accountant as my boyfriend, where or going on with the accountant, where can we? Okay, Sharon is asking, are there any free software you recommend?
To be honest, it depends on your business. There are some, like I've heard of
Thank you,
FreshBooks,
Sharon.
or
Mhm.
here's another one, Wave. You can do some things in that to, and you can have a free version. However, again, it depends on the type of business you have. And some of the times I find that depending on where you're at, QuickBooks, for example, QuickBooks can cost you probably $30 a month, $40 a month, right? So depending on again where your business is at, that might not be a huge expense or an investment to have, because another thing with some of the accounting softwares, you want to make sure you can pull certain reports. If a bank, you're going for a bank loan, you want to have reports that the bank wants, and you get into a lot of different analysis and all that. So those are two that I do. I said you could check out Wave and FreshBooks. They might have this. I think Wave definitely has a free version that you could use.
All right, thank you. As an accountant yourself, do you do this for people, bookkeeping or not? Do you offer these
Yes,
services to
yes,
people or not?
definitely. I do offer the bookkeeping services, getting you organized. And if you want to find deeper ways to pay less taxes, I have support persons who do that as well. So you're covered.
Okay, we did say to people, we did say 5 minutes. Now we're going towards 50 minutes. Could you please share with our audience where can we find you, Kirsha? How
So
can
I'm
people
on
come to your business? Yeah.
so I am on LinkedIn as Kirsha Campbell. I am on Instagram as the Cash Lab. You can call or text me 888-521-4206.
Sorry, I'm writing that down. Call Keisha.
So 888
Yep.
521
521
4206.
4206.
Yeah, you
Now,
can
when it
call or
comes
text
to,
me.
I'm going to project this now and just give people a minute to maybe write the number down for Keisha. She's accountant CPA. And the CPA thing is a big deal. Like, I generally Canadians, Black Canadians, they mess around a lot with the accountants. In England, I used to pay every month. I used to. Do you offer those instrumental services where you pay every month, knowing that come January, so my bill is not huge, so I pay the accountant a certain amount monthly, just so when it comes to when I need to file my taxes, I'm not owing the accountant or anybody. Do you do
Yes,
that for
definitely.
people as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. There are those options. And that's very important as well, because one of the things with taxes, it's not just tax time is January, February, March, that you're like rushing to get everything done. Another key thing, and I'll quickly say this, you need to have a tax plan, a plan with your accountant or your tax preparer to save taxes, to pay less taxes. So you have to think about strategy. I'm going to buy a house. Should I buy it now? A car? Should I buy or lease? I'm going to, be aware of deductions, credits. It's a whole world. So you want to make sure you're connecting early, not in the nick of tax time, early throughout the year. What should I
Hmm.
be doing? What should I not be doing? So you have a strategy,
Hmm.
a tax plan strategy. Mhm.
All right, Kesha. It is what it is. If you need an accountant, call 888-521-4206. And it'll be better for you, it'll be better for your business, it'll be better for everybody. Um, Thank you very much. That was helpful. We'll do this next Thursday. We'll do this
Yes.
again, as you know, just to put the word out that we need accountants. You need an accountant. People out there need accountants, and oh yeah, this is very good. Okay, Kisha, thank you very much for your time. Thank you all for watching. That was 15 minutes with your accountant with Kirsha Campbell. Call her on time. Goodbye.
Mhm.
See
Thank
you
you
next
guys.
time.
See you next
Take
week.
care.